I'm gonna be real with you guys. These past 5 or 6 months have been really hard for me. For most of my life, I've struggled with a lot of anxiety, and just recently I was diagnosed with OCD, social anxiety, and a whole bunch of messy stuff. That's I'm still trying to figure out my mental health, my physical health, so many crazy things that are going on in my life. And I've been listening to the Quote of the Day podcast a lot by Sean Croxton. And lately, or at least the things that have stood out to me from a lot of the speakers that he has on that podcast, is just that you got to keep going. You got to keep pressing forward, no matter how hard it gets. Pain is inevitable, but suffering doesn't have to be. Suffering in life only comes when you dwell on the pain. It only comes when you choose not to take the necessary steps to create happiness in your life. It's a common misconception that happy people are happy all the time. That's not true. Emotion is natural, and in reality, there really are no good or bad emotions. There's only pleasant and unpleasant emotions, and you can be happy, you can be sad, you can have angry moments, you can have, you can have sad moments, and that's okay, but it doesn't have to rule your life. Successful people still feel emotion, even if they live lives that are happy, and they have hardships that happen to them. Not a single person on this earth is immune to hardship and struggle. Life is only a tiny, tiny portion what actually happens to us. Most of life, most of our quality of life, if not 100% of what makes our lives worth living, is how we respond to our environment, how we respond to the things that happen to us. One thing I'm learning how to do in therapy that I've been doing every single day, Monday through Friday, for 3 hours a day, they've taught us, I'm in a group therapy, and they've taught us a ton about how to respond instead of just react. Reaction is the natural thing that we want to do. If something makes us angry, the natural thing we want to do is, punch somebody or something, or, these natural responses that just feel so easy to do in the moment. But responding is different than reacting. Responding is mindful. It's taking account both what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and understanding the bigger picture. Life will go on. You will return back to a peaceful state eventually, even if it feels like peace is impossible in the moment. I promise you, things always have a way of working out. Even if it may not be what you expect, even if it may not be what you think you want, you will eventually get what you need. If you give and you love and you keep pressing forward. Stay strong. That's all I have for today.